Playwright Tom Stoppard challenges audiences to keep up when watching his play Arcadia. To begin, he sets it in two separate time periods, the early 19th century and the present day. But they both take place around a table in the country manor of the Coverley family. The people who gather there in both periods tend to be very intelligent. One of them, in the 19th century, the teenage Thomasina Coverley, is a mathematical genius. Her tutor, Septimus Hodge, challenges her with Fermat's last theorem, as well as with Latin. Her mother, Lady Croom, argues classicism versus romanticism with the landscape architect Richard Noakes, who is redesigning her gardens. In the present day, two academics, Hannah Jarvis and Bernard Nightingale, are researching what was going on in that very place at the time of the earlier scenes. Valentine Coverley, a graduate student in mathematics at Oxford, uses the iterated algorithms that his relative Thomasina had been playing with to study grouse populations on the family estate. Ideas and their challenges fly by furiously. They can be quite funny too, and sex works its way into these relationships. The characters fascinate, even if their ideas don't. Like George Bernard Shaw, Stoppard creates characters and situations that give life and drama to the ideas he introduces. It helps the audience if the production and the actors in it make things as clear as possible. And that we had most of the time at the recent production of Arcadia in St. Louis University. Director Lucy Cashin, who has been known to bury a script under a concept, here, except for a few moments at the beginning and end of the second act, kept the performances admirably clear. The actors kept words and actions clear while enriching their characters. Marilyn Arnold as young Thomasina Coverley, Ryan Lawson-Maskey as her tutor, Septimus Hodge, Evan Garber as the ever-useful butler, Jellaby, Ross Rubride as the pitiful poet, Ezra Chatter, Blake Howard as the landscape architect, Alyssa Still as the matriarch, Lady Croom, and Quincy Schenck as her brother, Captain Bryce. In the present day, Parvuna Suleiman was the scholar Hannah Jarvis, Andy O'Brien, especially amusing as her academic rival Bernard Nightingale, Sarah Richardson as young Chloe Coverley, and Alex Files, her older brother, the mathematician Valentine Coverley. Michael Lanham doubled as Augustus Coverley in the early period and as Silent Gus Coverley today. Dan Giedemann designed the minimal set, Lou Bird the costumes, and Mark Wilson the lighting. Stoppard always entertains intensely.
He does, and suddenly you've given me an idea for a Stoppard Tennessee Williams crossover that won't go out of my mind.
Sorry about that little misnaming of the one character, yes. Well.